Hey guys, welcome to Nate's Carving Creations. So, since you guys liked my turtle carving yesterday, what kind of turtle that was, I don't know. But, Frosty, brother, thanks for the tips. And we're going to be carving I'm going to attempt to make it a hawksbill sea turtle. So, I'm going to make the neck wider. So, I got me a log of pine, and let's get carving. And I hope that this pine is as dry as I think it is. Otherwise, the sap is going to clog up my burrs, and we won't be able to finish the carving today. But I guess we'll find out. So I'm going to time lapse most of this video, but the first thing I'm going to work on is the shell. I'm going to feather around the shell and shape it and get it how I want it. And then we'll work on the head, neck, and flippers. Okay? So, let's get to it. Okay, so I got enough feather to around the shell, I think, to be able to do what I want. So I think I'm going to leave this end at the actual original height of the log, just because, well, one, I really don't feel like messing around with it, and two, I kind of like that idea because it shows how much wood was removed. But anyhow, back to carving. So now I'm gonna redraw my head. Can't draw worth a darn. But as long as I have an idea, then I can carve it. And guys, if you're watching this and you want to get into carving, anybody can carve, okay? It's not about how good you are or what you can carve. Hell, for the longest time, the only thing I knew how to carve was a wood spirit, and that's like the easiest thing there is to carve because you can't get it wrong, okay? So if anybody can do this, okay? Okay, so I went ahead and redrew my flippers. So now they're on there, and so now I got some more feathering to do. I'm going to mark it in a different color real quick. This outer ring here is going to be lower than the main shell. So let's get to it. Let's make it happen. What do you say? I'm going to time lapse this as well. So now I'm going to take this Dremel cutter and I'm going to cut in the shell design, okay? So, and then I'm going to use my handy little Dremel ball burr to clean it up and give it some character. So I got the shell done, except for sanding. So now we're gonna move on to adding the head. So just gonna do a straight down feather and until I get to a workable depth, and then we'll go from there. So to do this, I'm going to be using the two Kutzall Extreme Sphere burrs, okay? So I'm going to time lapse this, and here we go. got it feathered. While I was at it, I decided to go on and feather all the way around the turtle. So, but right now we're still just working on the head, okay? I got my longer cylinder burr loaded, and now I'm going to round off the head and the neck, okay? So, let's get to it. I got my Dremel square burr loaded, and what we're going to do is define where the head is, okay, on both sides. Just we're going to make a straight flat cut at the base of the head, at the base of the neck, on both sides, and that'll help to define the turtle head. All right, now we've got a more distinguished cut at the base of the head and neck. Now, here shortly, I will be doing an undercut all the way around, just like that other turtle in yesterday's video. But so also, that square cut there will really help in that undercut. And instead of just an undercut today, I'm going to attempt to shape the underside, at least as far as my burrs can reach, into to give it the feel of the bottom of the shell, and so on and so forth. So, but now we got our head, we got our shell. Now we need some flippers. So let's get them drawn in. All right, so there's my flippers. So back here, I might, I don't know, put in some eggs eventually, like the turtle just nested on the beach and is headed back towards the ocean or something. But I don't know, because I could always just leave it, but I doubt that's going to be the case. So, but now I'm going to change my burr, and I'm going to put in the cut in the flippers. So I'm going to have to feather down even further, but that's okay. Carve deeper, right? So here we go. Okay, so now I got the cut lines around all four of the flippers, and I'm just gonna feather to depth around them, straight in, like on the sides, I think, and feather some on the back here and on the front, and then hopefully she'll be ready to for the undercut. I got some wrinkles drawn in right there, like her neck is like she's pulling her neck up into her shell, and some eyes drawn on. So we're getting close to being finished. So but I'm gonna do all this feathering in one run. So enjoy. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do a real deep undercut all the way around the head, the flippers, the shell, everything. And then to do that, I'm gonna be using my extreme taper burr, and then after I get a complete undercut all the way around, I'm gonna tack it with my smaller extreme sphere burr. Okay, and then this will give me some depth. And then when I'm done with that, I'm gonna do my best to shape it with my longer cylinder burr. Okay, I'm gonna do all this in one time lapse. So here we go. Let's get carving. Okay, well, we are almost done with this turtle. So now I'm going to give him a wrinkly neck and some eyes, and then we'll sand and we'll be done. So I'm going to use the same strategy to put the wrinkles in its neck as I did with the turtle shell, only I'm going to be using a thinner diamond plated cutter. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna do the rest of it in a time lapse. So I love y'all. Enjoy. Alright guys, well, here he is. So all I got to do is just a little bit more sanding in some places and then staining it. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I know I enjoyed making it. So, till next time, I love y'all. Y'all are awesome. Keep sharing, like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And, as always, you saw it here on Nate's Carving Creations. So until next time, keep on carving. Peace out.